They getting out, skin turning pale. I'm gonna pause my music so I can do this. I
Oh,
just make random
what?
loadouts just to do
Done.
this.
Jeez,
Bro,
bruh.
this is the last camo glitch loadout I'm doing because I'm not trying to keep adding loadouts
Bro, why do you bro? Why do you do so many camo glitch, bro?
because bro,
Like, bro.
I need it for every weapon because I can't just have one loadout because every time I choose the weapon that I already did a camo glitch on, it resets, so I would have to do it all over again.
Wait, what did
Okay,
you say?
hold on, be quiet. Okay, so y'all, today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do the camo glitch. Alright, so first you wanna go over to the gun you have the camo on. It's like for me, I have it on a pistol. I have it on a core 45. And then you go to create new build, and then you put the camo on, right? And then you wanna back out of Warzone, and you wanna go into private match, Warzone private match. And you wanna create a match. It doesn't even matter which one you pick, just pick a random one. Then when you load in, just do that. And then there's multiple
Derek,
loadouts, it
shut up.
doesn't matter which one you do, so you can just do any one. So then you want to go back, so legacy weapons I would go to if y'all want to be. So this is the same thing for Bo7 weapons. If you want to put a Bo7 camo on your model for 3 weapons, you just do it the opposite way. So you stick on your you would stay on your Bo7 weapons and do the same steps I'm doing, and then just follow this. So like I have it on this, right? If the camo doesn't pop up, just put it on yourself again. It's like, hold on, I'm waiting for it to load to see if I have the camo, and I don't. So I would go back to the camo and I'll add it on again. And then you want to add one attachment. It doesn't matter what attachment, you just add any random attachment. And then you want to duplicate it 3 times. And then you want to equip the second one. The second one is the one you want to equip. Alright? Then you want to back out of private match and you want to go back to Warzone. And then when you go back to Warzone, just go to the loadout, you pick the weapon on, then go back to the weapon, and then you want to delete all the duplicates, including the original. So just do this. Then you want to go back out of Warzone again, and then you want to go back to private match. And then again, do that again. So you just click any random one again. And then once you load in, go back to the thing. And then if you did it right, you should still have this gun equipped. Then you want to go back and add a decal on it. And then yes, you can take off this decal later on. And then and all the other like duplicates will be deleted except for the one like the original. But yes, if it still shows this, yes, you still did it right, and then you just duplicate it as many times as it lets you. So wait, I did it. So you just keep duplicating it until it stops. So there, it stopped for me. I can't duplicate it anymore. And then you want to go to the gun that you want the camo on. So for me, I want to do it on the. I'm just gonna pick a random weapon because I already did it on the guns I want. So I'm gonna go to Bo7 weapons, okay? And then I'm gonna do it on a SMG. I'm gonna do it on the CBRS3. So you just go to create new build, and then the one attachment you put on your pistol or whatever gun you did should still be there. You just change that and add any 5 attachments. So any 5 attachments, it doesn't matter which attachments. Then you want to back out a private match again. Then you go to your weapons, and then for the loadout you have open, you can already do that. And you will just go to the SMG you made the build on. So this is the gun I made the build on right here. Just click on it, and as you see, everything is here, but I don't have some of the attachments, so like it'll still pop up the attachments, but you did it right. And then like you can just take this off, and then if you have a blueprint you can just go to customize and then skins. Me personally, I don't have a blueprint on this weapon, so you can just do that. And then if you still want to, you can go add it on another gun, because I don't know, it glitches sometimes, so you can still add it on one more weapon if you want to. You don't have to do it all over again. So for me, I'm just gonna put it on an I'm just gonna put it on a assault rifle. So I did it on this one. So for me, yeah, I'm just gonna put it on an assault rifle. So the assault rifle, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on the new assault rifle. I haven't leveled it up much, but as you see, just go here, and then look, everything is still here. You just re-add them all on. That was the wrong one. Okay, so yeah, just add any 5 attachments. Even if you don't have them unlocked, it'll still work. Just add any 5 attachments. It does not matter. And then you want to back out of this, and then you want to go back to Warzone. And then you just equip the weapon, and that is how you do the camo glitch. I'll go to the firing range and show you guys all the camo glitches I've done so far. I will not be doing any further ones, but that's just me. Then you see, this is the gun, this is the build I did it on. As you see, everything is here. I have to recreate the build though that I already had, so it doesn't even matter. Just put on the attachments you want. So for me, I'm just adding the attachments I have unlocked. Me personally, I don't like the iron sights on this gun. And then I will go to the firing range to show you guys all the stuff I have that on these. Okay, so as you see, this is one of the guns I did right here. And then this is the AR. And then I'll show you guys the other loadouts. Here's the very first one I did. It's the KSP and the striker. Just let it load in. And then as you see, I put the new event camo on this one. So yes, you can do Bo7 camos on any other weapon as usual, and put on the striker too. And then let me show you this one. And then I also put the molten obsidian camo on my KSV, and then on my LC10 too. And then there's this one, obviously. Hold up. Yeah, this one, obviously. This is the AR. And this is the carbon. And then I have one more loadout with it. I think it's this one right here. Yep. And I did the Superi. Yep, then I did the Superi. Even though I don't have the molten obsidian camo on this, yes, you can still put the molten obsidian camo on any SMGs you do not have it on. And then as you see, this is striker again. I'm still working on that one. And then this is the loadout I just did that I already showed y'all. So yes, everything is legit. Thank y'all for the video. See ya.